season is underway.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel that both teams, BA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Marcus Smart out there with LeBron James. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Şengün, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Şengün, a screen on Smart. Back to Şengün, down low. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Yeah, that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Back to Doncic. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Smart against Durant. Over Smart. Durant's shot is off. 3 on 3. Reeves, the pass to Smart. Smith with the rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Pass to Thompson. Misses the 3. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. James passes to Doncic. Now here's Ayton. Back to Doncic. From behind the arc. Durant pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Pass to Reeves. James, a screen on Thompson. Reeves with the ball. Now Thompson defending. The 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 3-point game. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around. But what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The 3 is up. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist from Smart. Doncic has got 6.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Ready, Houston, here comes your Rockets.
Looking at second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. The Rockets, number 1.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
Outside Eason. Here's Durant. That one a little long. Los Angeles leading by 6. A little mid-range shot is up. The shot by James, no good. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Ayton, a screen on Thompson. Ayton finds Reeves. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Reeves. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
And so Reeves nails both of them.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Thompson outside. That's good from Durant on the assist by Thompson.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Now here's Doncic. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Thompson. Now Şengün. Thompson outside. This one for 3. Doncic pulls down the board.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And slam dunk by James.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Now here's Thompson. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Reeves. His last outing, he had 18 points. Eason with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Here's Smith. And a nice finish on the layup.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
James outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The shot by Reeves, no good. Rockets trail by 4. Durant with it. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game. Smith outside. Picked by Smith. Here's Eason. Sends it home from three-point land.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Lakers have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Guys?
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Durant with the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Reeves. And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Şengün.
Reeves throws that one down. Held nothing back.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Here they come, your Rock City Thunder.
making a switch here. Shepard's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Hachimura's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And here are the Rockets now. They trail by 1. Pass to Shepard. Durant against Smart from 11 feet away, and the jumper is good. Durant's got 6.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Hachimura outside. Smart for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
3 points.
Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart. Able to strike from beyond the arc.
Now here's Durant. He's got 6. Smith with a screen on Smart to the inside. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his second basket.
Hey, we know Smith has an excellent outside stroke, but I like to see him attacking, getting down low and doing some work inside.
Thompson against Reeves. Doncic outside. Back to Reeves. Stolen by Thompson. The shot misses. Reeves with some nice D. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Smith outside. Pass to Shepard. Here's Şengün. Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Good work defensively by James. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control.
Putting his head down and going to work. I love that intensity from Reeves.
The Rockets trail. Thompson outside. Pass to Shepard. Outside Durant. From downtown. Offensive board. Here's the 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Doncic finds Hachimura.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And here's James. Up and over Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Pass to Durant. And the layup is good off the glass. Durant's got 8.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Doncic outside. From outside, off the mark. And for the Rockets, they're shooting well so far at 48%. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Reeves. The kick to Durant. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. He's got 10.
Durant taking every last second there to get off his shot. This guy's got a flair for the dramatic at times.
Here's Doncic. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Smith outside. Outside Durant. Şengün a screen on Smart. The 17-footer. And again, it's Kevin Durant. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Smart a screen on Thompson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's his first trip to the line.
Something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
That one's off. Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Finney-Smith comes in for Durant. And Okogie is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Kennard comes in for Reeves. Good on the second one. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Shepard, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Okogie. Here's Shepard. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Houston up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. We've got Luke Kennard. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jackson Hayes. That is Jake LaRavia. And it's Doncic in at the point. Now here's Capella. Capella, screen on Hachimura. Here's Finney-Smith. Offline with a 3. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Doncic finds Kennard. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Now here's Kennard. Still without a bucket. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Shepard. Jams it in off a great move. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Hayes in the high post. Back to Doncic. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney-Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Eason against Doncic. Five to shoot. Okogie pulls down the board. Houston leading by 3. Pass to Shepard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Doncic.
Yeah, Shepard's so creative with the ball. He confuses the defenders.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Houston.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize on more forced miscues.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
That one misses.
Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
James passes to Reeves. James, left side. Back to Reeves. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The Lakers with another miss. The Rockets lead by 4. to Şengün. Here's Shepard. Houston working the ball around. Şengün with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Now here's Eason. And here's Shepard for three. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Shepard is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
Please get a big round of applause for your backstage.
He's checked in for Houston. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Alperen Şengün.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Ayton, a screen on Thompson. Oh, there's the alley! Outside Eason. Pass to Thompson. Here's Şengün. Outside Durant. Şengün, a screen on James. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get off a shot, and it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Durant for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Out to the right wing. Here's Laravia. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And here's Houston. They've gone on an 8-0 run. You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
Now, here is James. Pass to Laravia. James inside. Finney-Smith's there. Shot's good by James.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
Outside Eason. Back to Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
James passes to Kunad. 6 to shoot. And here's Ayton. Pass to Laravia from the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Outside Finney-Smith. Now here's Durant. The 3-ball. KD. What else would you expect?
Durant has definitely been on one tonight. Knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Here's James. Laravia outside. And it's all from three-point range. And it's Houston's ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. A chance here to catch up with Alley from the sideline.
Thanks. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back to you, BA.
It's getting interactive. All right, Alec, thank you. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Sit down. Let's see those moves. Get down.
He's checked in for Finney Smith. Smart's checked in for Los Angeles. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets, number 1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Reeves against Thompson. This James on the wing. Back to Kunad. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
That one drops for him. And the Rockets lead by 12.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
James passes to Reeves, and he jams it home with authority.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the menu. Lost to Reeves, getting himself a dunk.
That's tipped. Thompson outside. Outside Durant. Clock at 4. 19-footer. Kunad with the rebound. Lakers trail by 10. Outside Reeves. James outside. Smart outside. And the 3 off target. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. The 3, Smith fires in the triple. Smith's got 7.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
It's James on the wing. Back to Kunad. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Durant surveying the D. Pass to Şengün. Up top, Durant. Defended by Smart. Durant's shot is off. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. And that's their 5th of 7 games out on the road. Reeves, the pass to Ayton. James, outside. James drives the lane. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. And Hachimura has subbed in for LeBron. Here's Şengün. 15 in his last outing. Thompson outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Saturday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Doncic is checked in for Reeves. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
First and second chance points, and they landed in the top 10 for opponent field goal percentage. They're a team that obviously values a solid team defensive effort and doesn't look to give up a lot of easy looks.
And you brought up their rebounding. It was impossible to beat them on the boards. They were committed to that part of the game. On defense, Houston. They lead by 11. Doncic against Eason. Luka on the attack.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Outside Eason. Back to Durant. It's stolen by Smart. Pass to Doncic. Hachimura against Smith. Hachimura, the pass to Hayes. Here's Doncic. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Hayes.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Thompson against Kunad. Picked by Smith. Durant, the pass to Smith. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
I mean, he loves a challenge. That's something Smith will get a lot of at this level.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And Houston has possession, following the score by the Lakers. Thompson scanning the floor. Counted. Thompson's got 6 points.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Thompson against Kunad. Doncic outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Okogie's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Eason. Doncic hits them both.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates. Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
40 seconds left in the second. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Here's Shepard. He has 6. Pass to Şengün. Blocked! Hachimura against Smith. Now here's Doncic. Launches it from deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Ime Udoka. And, Coach, what are some of the positives that you can take away from that first half?
Our physicality has been good to start. Obviously, a point of emphasis is keeping them under control in transition. We like how we're guarding defensively. Obviously, it is big against this team.
Great start. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for them in the second half.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at Houston. I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they've still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So it's the Rockets now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo in forward. Amen Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And it's Smart missing. The Rockets lead by 6. Smith finds Eason. And here's Thompson. Houston working the ball around. The kick to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Jacks up at 3. Rockets with a rebound. Smith left side. And he drops it in from the low post. Smith's got 11 points.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
Durant against Smart. Outside Durant. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
To the middle. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason.
Lakers ball.
The Lakers with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets lead by 5. Here's Eason. No good with the triple.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Şengün with a steal. Here's Durant. Oh, KD flying in to cap off the break.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Thompson against Reeves. Ayton, a screen on Thompson. Pulls it. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Rockets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Outside Durant. Nice move. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Back to Doncic. Thompson against Reeves. James, right side. Pass to Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton passes to Doncic. That misses. He's 7 for 14 on the night. The Rockets lead by 7. The 3, Durant. Oh, how about the long-range shooting of Durant?
After 1 3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Back to Doncic. Pass to Smart. Launches it. Connects from downtown. Smart has got 6 points in the quarter.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Thompson. He has 6. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Smart with the ball. Now Thompson defending. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
10th in opponent shooting percentage, and they were top 10 in lowest opponent scoring. They were a team that watched a lot of film, did their homework, and were able to be pretty good on the defensive end.
And their offensive execution was simply outstanding. They finished in the top 10 in field goal percentage because of how disciplined and focused they were on playing to their strengths. And the Rockets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Durant pass to Thompson. To the left side wing. Pass to Eason. Now here's Durant. Takes the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Doncic passes to Reeves. Back to Doncic. The 3 is up. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
And here's Durant. 24 points for him. Yep, that one goes. Durant's got 26.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Pass to Doncic. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Eason against Reeves. Outside Durant. Houston working the ball around. Smith finds Durant. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Rocket lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
Now here's Smith. He's got 11. Right side Durant. Over Reeves. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
your Lakers.
Making some changes. Okogie comes in for Durant, and it's Shepard in for Eason. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for James. LaRavia is checked in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Reeves. Lakers trail by 10. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Rockets have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Thompson outside. Six to shoot. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Finney-Smith's got 5 points.
Finney-Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
Doncic, no good.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Okogie. 4-3. And Houston, another three.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 22. Kennard passes to LaRavia to end the drought. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. A look now, post-All-Star break, breaking down three-pointers and other shots for Houston.
And they've really been letting it fly from deep. You see more and more teams doing this in today's NBA, given the league's increased focus on perimeter shooting.
And he drops the first. And Houston making a change here. Şengün's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Thompson. He's got 6. Inside. Some solid defense from Hayes. Lakers trail by 14. Down low. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Pass to Okogie. Houston working the ball around. Here's Shepard. Şengün, a screen on Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Thompson. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Lakers.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Kennard passes to Doncic. Back to Kennard. Hachimura against Smith. Pass to Doncic. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Shepard's got 8.
And Shepard is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Doncic passes to Kennard. Back to Doncic. Over to the wing from outside the arc. And it's Laravia missing. And here's Houston. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Okogie.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Şengün.
2 minutes.
Here's Shepard. Give him 8 points now. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Hachimura, the pass to Laravia. Kunad against Thompson. Back to Doncic. Launches a 3. And Luka cashes in from long distance.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
How about the D from Doncic? These guys appreciate when he gives that kind of effort at the defensive end.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Smart's checked in. Şengün finds Smith. Here's Shepard. Pass to Şengün. And stolen by Hayes. Now Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 9-point game.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Thompson. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. Houston shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
That's their first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Houston, Thompson. 1 shot.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Kunad against Thompson. Hayes with a screen on Thompson. And he lobs it up to the rim.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Behind us. Let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Lakers trail by 8. On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Smart in at the 3 spot. Doncic, no good. And the Rockets shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. The 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Easton with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. Doncic against Smith. Pass to Durant. Şengün, a screen on Smart. The 3, Durant. Rebound, the Lakers. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Doncic. Back to Hachimura. Now Reeves. For 3. No good that time. Easton with some nice D. The Rockets lead by 8. Pass to Shepard. Back to Durant. Şengün, a screen on Doncic. They get it back. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, I love to see guys bagging their own groceries. Şengün snatching the miss and scoring after it.
To the paint. Here's Hachimura. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Smith passes to Şengün. Şengün, a screen on Reeves. Steps back. Back to Şengün. Puts up a three. He drops it from range. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Smart right side. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers.
For Los Angeles, number 5, DeAndre Ayton.
Here's Reeves. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Smart for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 5 assists in the game. Outside Eason. Back to Durant. Oh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Pass to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Easton. Back to Durant. Smith outside. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's James. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James.
What's up?
The line for 1.
And the free throw, no good.
Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
Şengün, a screen on Smart. Here's Durant from 13 feet. Down it goes. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
To the inside. Şengün with a steal. With the floater. And he can't get that one. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Shoots over Eason. And he can't bank that one in.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Here's Shepard. Şengün, a screen on Reeves. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make him feel you.
Doncic against Eason. It's James on the wing. Back to Doncic. The three. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Lakers trail by 16. Outside Reeves. Down low. Şengün with a steal. Here's Smith. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
I just love the ball here.